Yo, what's up YouTube? I'm back with another video. Today I wanted to do a movement guide video for y'all. I know a lot of people want to improve but don't know how to improve, so here's gonna be the video for you. So first things first, get into a speedball match on Modern Warfare. You want to be on Modern Warfare just for the fact that Modern Warfare has the same movement as Warzone because it's based off the same engine. Vanguard's movement is a little bit slower when it comes to slide canceling, so the timings will be a lot different on Vanguard. Yeah, let's just hop straight into it. So the first mechanic I'm gonna show y'all is slide canceling. So I will link the movement guide video that I watched also to get to this point. The first thing he shows you is slide canceling back and forth like this. You want to get the slide canceling down from side to side like this, because it helps with timings. So like as soon as the gun goes up, you slide tap, and also to make sure that you're getting the absolute best movement, copy these settings. You want to make sure that you're sliding with the tap. You don't want to be holding it down, because if you hold it down, it actually can delay the slide. And all these settings are what I recommend basically using so you can slide cancel better. But yeah, practice going back and forth and sliding. Do it really fast. You can do long slide cancels like this too if you want. Like, it's only good for situational purposes. Like, say if you were trying to, somebody's right here and you're trying to get behind cover, you would want to slide cancel behind this cover. I recommend going to speedball, going back and forth, slide canceling. Practice this about, I would say, 10 to 20 minutes a day. I know it seems like a long time, but I promise you, once you start practicing this, it will make your movement completely better. Down to mechanic number 2. Mechanic number 2 is hopping. So say the reason hopping is useful is, like, say if somebody was right here, okay, and then you see them and they start shooting and you get behind cover, if you can basically jump out, like strafe jump out, and then hit jump as soon as you hit the ground, whenever they're peeking you from here, they're going to be watching this angle, this close angle, and they're not going to expect for you to strafe across and then jump. So if you, any kind of benefit you can get whenever you're pressured like that, especially something like this where you're hopping out and you're moving extremely fast, it's very hard for them to track you. You only really, like, even good players are not going to really expect for you to like strafe out and jump over here, especially when they're watching this angle right here, this close angle, and you're just over here strafing out and jumping. It's almost impossible most of the time for them to hit you. Yeah, so what I recommend doing, probably practicing this mechanic like 10 minutes a day. So this isn't really a movement mechanic, this mechanic number 3. This is kind of just for your aim and slide canceling. So what I recommend doing is coming over here, you see what this target is, try slide canceling back and forth, and every time you slide cancel, try to place your reticle onto the center of this target. So go back and forth and just practice centering on it, because it will help you tremendously on slide canceling and tracking people. Because if you don't, you're going to just be slide canceling basically out to the open. They're going to be over here and you're going to be aiming over here. Another thing you can do is you can practice slide canceling to the side and then jumping back to the right. Slide canceling to the side like this, and then jumping back to the right. And hitting a hop after, just like I did there. So slide canceling to the left, a hopping to the left. No one. Slide canceling to the right, hopping to the left. It's a very useful trick, because whenever you slide to the right, they're going to be kind of confused of where your next move is. So when you strafe back over here and then you hop, it's going to be very hard for them to track you. Diaz Biffle just did this in a very popular clip against a pro player in the World Series of Warzone. Basically what you do is you crouch, and as soon as you hit the ground, you jump. Just like that. It might not look much from your end. You probably can't even tell if you're doing it or not. But on their end, you're literally hitting the ground and you're jumping straight up. Like, you're going from basically a prone position straight up in the air, and it's very, very hard for them to hit you.
Be following me, bro?
Yeah. That's not nice, bro.
I feel like it breaks their aim assist a little bit, because they're aiming at the ground and next thing you know, you're up here. I know this was a fast video, but I didn't want to waste y'all's time in the movement settings, because like I said, it just comes down to actually just learning the basic mechanics, and then you need to learn the rest. Because I mean, if you just learn all of it at once, you're just going to overwhelm yourself. So what I would recommend doing is probably just practicing slide canceling the whole first day, and then once you feel comfortable with slide canceling back and forth like this, I recommend trying to do hops, because hops is a really useful, just as useful as slide canceling. If you can learn how to hop properly, you will definitely start getting more kills in Warzone. Yeah, I hope y'all did enjoy this video, and I'll see y'all later. Peace out,